Right, there we go, we are live. Hello everyone and welcome to the Alex TV Racing channel. Welcome back, I hope you're all enjoying the content so far. And this is going to be another talking video today, nice and quick, nice and easy. But I just wanted to actually talk about how I got into sim racing, how I got to where I am now, which is sitting in my room, playing Xbox, recording me driving around virtual tracks in virtual cars, and just doing the same old thing. And I enjoy doing it, I love it, I absolutely love it. And I suppose the best way to talk about this is to talk about where it all started from. So I think the very first time I realised I enjoyed racing games was back in the PlayStation 2 days. Do you remember a game called Gran Turismo 3? I'm sure you might remember the current ones. There was a game back in the day on the PlayStation 2 called Gran Turismo 3. For some reason the B-spec one was better than the regular game, I don't know why, but to me that was the best game. I remember sitting up for hours and hours and hours, night after night, playing that, upgrading the licensing. I must have been like 5, 6 years old, maybe as old as about 7 or 8. But that sort of age frame, so you get the idea of sort of how young we started there. Yeah, no, and I just really enjoy that. I remember really grinding out the licenses, like upgrading the licenses and all that. Doing the endurance events. That's the first time I got into doing like endurance racing. So none of this like 3-lap stuff. But I got into endurance racing, and that really just took it to a whole nother level for me, because that's when my mind started going, hold on a minute, I've got to think about strategy, I've got to think about pit stops, overtaking, the wear on the car. And you think, how is this all happening at such a young age? Well, it did, and that's really what lit the fire in me to carry on playing racing games. And I've got to say, the next key point in life would have been when I got my first steering wheel and pedal set up. It was, oh boy, it was so basic. It was the steering wheel had no buttons on it, no nothing. 2 pedals, accelerator and brake. So it's yet again very basic. It was the Ferrari one, so I remember that being really cool. We're still talking PlayStation 2 days. And the next level that got taken up to was when I started, playing racing games on the steering wheel and actually racing like that. At the same sort of time, I was finding out that go-karting was fun and all that, so doing it in real life and then doing it on the game was very interesting and very exciting for me. And the game that I sort of took to the next level, once getting the steering wheel, that was obviously one jump. The next jump was up to the Formula 1 games and getting serious with those. I say getting serious, it's such a long time ago. We know the games then are nothing like the games now, so it's very difficult to compare that sort of experience then to what it is now. But yeah, I remember getting to the point where I was actually starting to turn assists off. Formula 1 2006 was the game, so I would have been 7. You can work out how old I am now. So yeah, and that's when the assists started coming off, the time trials started going, the races were getting longer, things were getting a little bit more intense, and I was really getting into it. Really getting into it, and I absolutely loved it. And then the Xbox 360 came along, as did Forza Motorsport. Now, if you're quite a, don't even have to be quite observant to this channel, but Forza Motorsport is my game. That's what I do most of the gaming on, most of the streaming, most of my any bit of content that I do, most of it is predominantly Forza Motorsport. I gotta say, I didn't start out with 1, I didn't start out with 2 or even 3, I went straight in at number 4. And I gotta say, it blew everything else out of the water. That game, when it came out, was miles ahead of its time, and it still is now. I've got the whole, all of the Xboxes. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I've still got an Xbox 360, and I've still got Forza Motorsport 4, and I still play it in the spare time. and it's still incredible. So yeah, that was just another level. That's when I got into online racing, online gaming. You know, you keep leveling up and up and up as the consoles get better, the games get better, and the experience gets more intense. Yeah, and I just found that I was always quite competitive, so yeah, what can you do? And then we get on to the Xbox One. Forza Motorsport 7 came out. Yet again, another game-changing title. That's obviously what we're doing all of our content on now. It's, yet again, super advanced. I absolutely love the gameplay, I love the graphics, the choice of cars, the customization. I think it just nails absolutely everything that I want in the game. There's obviously bits where I'm like, it could be better, but as of recording this on the 3rd of August 2022, we are still waiting, and we have had the release of Forza Motorsport 8, or just Forza Motorsport, so that's going to be really interesting. Yeah, really looking forward to that one. I really hope they've taken it up to that next level. Some of the stuff I've seen looks really good, and I'm really excited, and you best believe I'm going to be streaming from day one. Yeah, so as well as that, that's how I think that probably covers how I got into streaming, how I got into gaming, you know, the racing games, the evolution through time. I could go into a little bit more with Forza Motorsport 7. I took it all the way up to the top, to where I was building time trial cars, where I was competing, you know, doing online competitions, online championships, and I was actually doing really well. I don't know how I sort of match up now. It's been a few years since I did those, but I'm really getting into the gaming again, and I really just want to share it with people through streaming. So that's what I love to do, and that's what I want to do. So yeah, I hope obviously once this channel grows and gets a bit bigger, we can build like a much bigger community and get loads of people involved, and we can organise all our own events and our own races. Like, come on, how cool would that be? I'm really hoping for it. Yeah, that would take the whole experience to another level yet again. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, because that's like a very nice intro to gaming, streaming, and particularly racing, and my journey so far. I thought I'd do this video now at the start, so you know where I've come from and then where we're going to go. There's going to be a few videos like this coming up. The next one will be talking about some of the other things I do outside of sim racing, such as my real racing, the car I've got, and stuff like that. A few other things. So that's all to come in later videos, but for today I'm going to call it there. I hope you obviously understand now where I come from, what I do, what I like doing. Yeah, so that's it. That's the story of Alex DB Racing so far. I hope you enjoy the content, enjoy the races. Remember to like, follow, comment, subscribe. Just share the TikToks all over the place. Share the Instagram love. Let's just build a solid community, get some great racing going on. I'm looking forward to it. See you guys.